Hey guys, Tarke here, and today I'm with my Day 2 Lightning Trap update. I'm going to start off running timeless bosses. I've never done this before. This could be really messy. Really curious to see how it is. And we'll just see how the build works. I 6-linked to Tinkerskin, by the way. I like that portal. So I'm Eldritch Battery now, but I'll talk about all the build stuff later. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? I literally have no idea what you do here. This looks cool. Ooh. Oh, ooh. I guess I just kill things. Oh, that's one of the queens. Okay, that's one of the generals down. One's level 72, by the way, just doing 2 of them. You can't hide from me. Is he down? I think he's down. Did I do it? Did I win? Do they spawn more now? Did I win? Is there like one monster left somewhere? You have to wait for the timer? Possibly? Zero monsters remaining. Huh. I've got, you can see, oh! Oh, there are more mobs? You do the wave multiple times? Oh shit, that's really cool. You can't hide from me. Try. Oh, she's cool. She rides a little fishy. I just move my camera real quick. I've got all this like loot in the middle. I'm guessing that's like everything I've collected. So I'm gonna get like fat stacks. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That was cool. The random timer thing was a bit odd. I enjoyed that. That was quite fun. I got a servant's heart, I got Bosun's music, I got a random piece of shit. That was fun though, I enjoyed that. That was nearly very underwhelming. And then what? Incubated Shaper or Elder item after killing 13,000 enemies. Oh, that was fun. So as you can see, Lightning Trap is pretty good, and apparently I need to just like keep running into the middle and just letting more and more enemies spawn, but that was really fun. So let's talk about the build, what's changed. So I picked up a tinkerskin. I wasn't planning on using a tinkerskin. Someone had one drop in my private league. I picked up 2 chaos, and then I 6-octed it in like 50 jewelers, and then I 6-linked it in like 4 fuse. So then I was like, oh, well I guess I'll go Eldritch Battery then. So I've dropped the Malachai's helmet. I still want to run the full Malachai's setup, but it requires the prophecy, and that hasn't dropped yet. And since I have this, it's just a no-brainer. So I've literally just added these 2 points to the tree. That's all that's changed. You can do this if you want. You can stick blood magic. Otherwise, for weapons, I'm just going for crit chance, spell damage, flat damage. Spell damage, flat damage, crit chance. I'm probably going to end up going for a shield or a bow and a quiver. I'm feeling pretty squishy at the moment. I want to up this a lot. I'm going to want to run double coral rings. I just realized I haven't actually put life on that ring. I should probably change that. But yeah, otherwise you're just going for as much life as possible. You want crit multi on your amulet. This is a pretty nice ammy since it's got lightning damage, crit multi, and high life with strength. Again, these are really nice boots. Got these from Legion. Life, resist, dodge. I need to run Uberlab Uberlab has 2 very good enchants. Up to 120% crit chance if you haven't crit recently, and 10% Ellie Pen if you haven't killed recently. Traps don't count as you, so your traps kill, not you, meaning you always have the boot enchants active. Boot enchants are very, very powerful on trappers. Highly recommend. Once you're settled on a pair of boots, you go and farm that out. I will do that shortly. And then these are just some okayish gloves with some life, some resist, and some chaos res. Terrible belt with some life and some resists. And then we have some crit multi and some damage here. My current links, I'm currently running Lightning Trap with Multi-Trap. Multi-Trap is better than Cluster Trap. Cluster Trap got nerfed, so now they both Multi and Cluster throw 2 traps. Cluster has a bigger penalty on it, so run Multi-Trap instead. So Lightning Trap, Multi-Trap, Pierce, if you haven't got Pierce on the tree. I've actually added Pierce back into my main setup for mapping, so now I have 6 total Pierce. You can get the Pierce Helm enchant, at which point I'll then drop the Pierce gem, but I find that having this and piercing shots on the tree is invaluable, since Legion just spawns so many mobs, 2 Pierce wasn't cutting it. Trap and Mind damage, then Lightning Pen and Control Destruction. If I was running a 4-link, I would be running... I'd probably be running this as my 4-link, Lightning Trap, Multi-Trap, Trap and Mind damage, Pierce. If you don't want to run Pierce, run Control Destruction instead. And that's that. As for utility setups, Vol Righteous Fire doesn't work with Eldritch Battery because it empties your energy shield completely, which means you then don't have any energy shield to cast abilities. That's a slight problem. Also, people using the Malachai's Helmet, you can't use Vol Grace, because if you use Vol Grace, that counts as an aura, and that turns off your free aura from Mortal Conviction. So if you're using Malachai's Simuli, you want to use Vol Righteous Fire, and if you're using Eldritch Battery, you want to use Vol Grace. The reason why I'm not using Vol Grace right now is I lost a bunch of dexterity, and I need to get more dex before I can use this again, so it's kind of whatever. Otherwise, links, I have a Cast and Damage Taken with Wave of Conviction, a level 1. This just debuffs enemies' lightning res, Enfeeble with increased AoE. You could alternatively run a Spirit, Bone, or Flesh Offering. Flesh Offering will consume enemy corpses, so you can use it to serve the role that a Mortal Called used to, since it will eat up enemy corpses. You could also run Cold Snap to create Chilled Ground. Cold Snap also generates Frenzy Charges, but that's more for other builds, not really for trappers. In my gloves, I have Lightning Spire, Trap and Mind damage, Lightning Pen, faster casting. I don't know if this is optimal. I've never used Lightning Spire Trap before. This seems pretty good. Without faster casting, it feels pretty trash. In my helmet, I have Steel Skin. Steel Skin is amazing. Everyone should run it. So Steel Skin gives you flat absorption based on level. So at my current level of 19, it's just an absorb of like 2k. You just pop it when you know that you're about to start a fight. So when the Legion spawns, pop it and you just rotate it through. This doesn't scale with armor. Every build should use Steel Skin. If your build scales armor, use a Molten Shell. And then if you want to use a Mortal Call, you can, but I use Steel Skin. Sorry. Flame Dash, Enhance, faster casting. Another downside of being Eldritch Battery, this is also true of Blood Magic, is we don't spend a mana, so we can't proc Arcane Surge. That's a little bit awkward. And then I have a Bear Trap, Advanced Traps, Increased Duration. I sometimes use the Bear Trap, not that often. This 3-link could be replaced for a Shield Charge or Whirling Blade setup. And then here I have a Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder, and Zealotry. If you're Eldritch Battery based, I'd recommend Zealotry, Herald of Ice, so you shatter, and then don't run Herald of Thunder, use an Aspect skill. Use Aspect of the Spider or Aspect of the Crab. I don't have an Aspect skill yet, so I'm using this. And then if you're using the Blood Magic Helmet and you've just got one aura, run a Zealotry. So yeah, that's kind of that. That's all the links covered. For skill tree, this is what my skill tree currently looks like. I broke down this for the entire leveling process in the previous video, so if you haven't seen the previous video and you want to know how to level this character, I'd recommend watching that. I'll leave a link to it down below. And Uberlab order, people ask about that. If you're going Malachi Helmet, I'd recommend going Pyromaniac first. If you haven't got the Malachi Helmet, I would say take Born in the Shadows. Once you've got either one of these, you can either take Chain Reaction from your Merc Lab or your Uberlab. That's down to personal preference. Going for both Born in the Shadows and Pyromaniac early will make you very, very tanky. But that just all depends on where your gear is at, how you feel personally as a player. so on and so forth. Bandits kill all. I don't need mana regen for either Blood Magic or Eldritch Battery, and this build is very starved for points, so kill all is the most valuable in my opinion. And very briefly, I got very lucky with my loot boxes. I get free loot boxes from GGG, and I got both of the full sets and 30 boxes, and this is like peak Tarke aesthetic. I love this shit. Really cool. Very, very nice, but yes. I'm Tarke. Cool set, by the way. Lightning Trap feels amazing. Have a good day. Run in the middle of the emblem thingy to get more spawns. Don't do what I did and waste all your timers, by the way. Bye-bye.